What's up, fight fans? We back, and without any doubt, this year was the biggest year for the boxing. We got the fight that we wanted from an years. Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Davis, Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. In this video, we are talking about the PvP sales. We are talking about the boxers, how much did they made, and there's a lots of surprise PvP sale. 5 PvP sales goes to KSI versus Face Temper. YouTube boxer KSI, both are YouTube boxers, and I don't think they are professional boxer, but some people consider them, to be a professional. So KSI, one of the biggest YouTuber, Face Temper, one of the holes and one of the biggest. He's also a great YouTuber, but also he is the great holes and great gaming clan named Fizz. So KSI and Fizz Temper made an 300k PvP sale. So they are right now on the top 5 of my list. Fourth place, in my opinion, we can give it to Naoya Inoue versus Stephen Fulton Jr. Even though PvP sale hasn't been released, but I think they did very well. Maybe like 350 to 400k PvP sale. So you will be surprised he's not on the number thought too. Just wait for the number second, you will be surprised by this PvP sale. So as we expected to be a huge PvP sale for the fight against Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr., but pay-per-view couldn't even generate more than we expected. They generated 700k PvP source around that, but this is also hasn't been official yet, but around it, it seems like they made over 700k PvP sale. So it's more surprise, for me. Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. Jake Paul, also an YouTube boxer. Tommy Fury, who got his name and fame from the TV series, the half brother of the Tyson Fury. He fought against the Jake Paul and won the fight, and they created an huge PvP number. Man, these sales are huge because the fight was anticipated between Jake Paul. He's been knocking out old MMA fighter. He fought against the professional boxer. We can call Tommy Fury a professional boxer, but he is not good boxer. Maybe he is on the division C for me, but Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul was the biggest event. It was anticipated fight, anticipated matchup, and Jake Paul couldn't win against the professional boxer, and he created, in this fight, in this PvP sale, Jake Paul has a huge role. Congratulations to him. He created 800k PvP sales. So what's your thoughts on it? They created even more than the professional boxer Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. We expected to have like more sales for them, but at number 1, you guys know what it is, and Jake Paul made money about $30 million, and even more, but and at number 1, Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. It was the one of the anticipated matchup between two of the legit lightweight on the planet Earth. Both hold an undefeated record at that fight. Gervonta Davis, who is known for his knockout power, Ryan Garcia, who is known for his lightning fast hand speed. Both fighters were on their prime. Both fighters were fire, and the anticipation for Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia was an insane. That fight, when their fight got announced, they've been talking trash for an years in the social media, and they finally got the chance to meet in that ring. And Gervonta Davis won the fight by the TKO against Ryan Garcia. Gervonta Davis threw the big shot on the body, and Ryan Garcia couldn't hold it. He tried, but Ryan Garcia was down. And even though in this PvP, Ryan Garcia plays a huge role, same as Gervonta Davis, because they had the name and fame behind them, and it was crazy, and they created 1.2 million PvP sales. So it is the number one biggest PvP sale till this date. Till now, till this date in 2023, Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. They made an huge PvP sale of 1.2 million. Even though Ryan Garcia he lost the fight, his manager told in one of his interview that Ryan Garcia made, the fight generated over 100 million and Ryan Garcia was able to create $30 million according to Oscar de Hola, and even Ryan Garcia said he is right on his Twitter. So Ryan Garcia made about 30 million, and same as Gervonta Davis, he made around like 30 million or maybe more, but that hasn't been released. Maybe like he created like 30 million too, 30 million, 50-50 fight, I think so. 30 million for Gervonta Davis, 13 million for Ryan Garcia. I might be wrong, but you guys can comment down, you guys can give us feedback. So let's talk now about the boxing PvP. We thought, that matchup for the anticipation matchup between Terence and Errol, it was huge, anticipation, the chaos was running in the world of boxing, but they couldn't create a huge PPP number, 700k, it's okay, but for them, two of the legit fighters, two of the legit welterweight of their generation, holds an undefeated record, they couldn't create it, the great PvP. So, for the PvP sale, Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis, they did well. So for the PvP sale, you need to talk trash, have some like badass attitude to get that. But they couldn't. Terence versus Errol, the fight that we all thought it could maybe like 2 million, not 2 million PvP sale, but like second highest of the 2023, but the first highest is going to be Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia without any doubt, because two of the legit fighters from the lightweight division both were on the prime. Even though Terence versus Errol, they were also on the prime, but Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Davis, this was a whole different story. Even though they didn't fought for the belt, this was the whole another thing they created. 1.2 million, and maybe like the 50-50, Gervonta Davis got 30 million, Ryan Garcia got 30 million, and they made over 30 million too. So this is it, fight fans. We have came to an end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure leave a like. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button off for more. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you next time. Until then, peace.